Jeff has done 47 wholesale deals in the Bay Area in 2025, and it is only September 27. Amazing amount of results from just 1,000 properties per month from DealMachine. I know, right? I had to ask him, what mail are you sending? Can you prove to me you're only sending this small amount of mail? You do 47 deals in 9 months off of 100 data points a week?
Correct.
What?
Correct.
It's truly incredible, and he's cold calling as well, but he's hitting people on a small list with 2 different marketing methods, and he's getting a phenomenal result. You guys are gonna love this one.
My name is Jeff Colón. I'm in the San Francisco Bay Area, and right now, year to date, I've done 47 wholesales.
Oh, you did 2 more since we talked a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we just closed 2 out.
Nice.
And then I have 5 traditional transactions I've done. So I've transitioned out of being a regular traditional realtor into full-time wholesaling.
Yeah, and why did you make that transition?
Because the traditional side, there was a lot of pressure on the commission and a lot of undecisiveness with the market changing. So a lot of people were not making decisions on writing offers, or we'd get their home ready for the market and then they would decide to pull it off. So the uncertainty was, I wasn't having it.
So yeah, you'd put a lot of effort into making that deal happen, and then they would want to not move because they couldn't find a house in their price range to move into, maybe.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
Got it. So was it pretty easy to transition to wholesaling?
No, it was not easy. It wasn't easy at all. It was very nerve-wracking, the uncertainty, right? But I took the systems and processes that I've had in my traditional business, and I just plugged them into the wholesaling side, and it's worked out. I run very lean. I have a transaction coordinator, and I have a runner. The runner goes and takes pictures of homes for me, drops stuff off, whatever needs to be ran across town, they do that for me.
Got it. Wow. So you seem like you're making it easy because you're doing 47 deals so far. What was some of the challenging parts though? Because you're saying it was hard, but then you're like, well, the systems made it easy. So
Correct.
Break it down for us.
So it was, when I say it's hard, it's
Yeah.
the uncertainty of the income coming in, because it's a different, it's real estate,
You have
but
to
it's a
pause
different
one
venture.
and start something else
Correct,
up.
correct.
It doesn't come right away. You have to have
You have to build it up and
Yeah.
get it going.
Got it.
And then you have to test the models to make sure they work within the wholesaling side of things.
What were some of those systems that you brought over, like automated follow-ups, or what do you mean?
So I've got automated follow-up sequences. So still cold calling. I'm actually in the process right now of hiring some VAs to help me cold call, because I'm still doing the calls myself. So I have automated follow-up sequences, and I have mailers that I mail out to a targeted audience. So there's those processes that we have, and I have automatic emails that go out. So just constant follow-up on the client, so nothing falls through the cracks.
Got it. So you're working with different type of clients now, right?
Correct.
Describe what the average client might be that you can help.
So it's usually people that are not worried about getting top dollar. For example, I had a couple that I helped not too long ago that their dream home came on the market, and they wanted to move to the dream home out of state, but they didn't want to go through the market time. So they understood, and it was very clear to them that you're not going to get top dollar, but the amount of money that they did receive worked for them.
Oh, got it.
So they were able to get to where they want to go, have enough money to live on, and they were happy, not having to do work, not having to trash the property out, any of that.
Yeah.
And then I have people that are in foreclosure. That
Okay.
They don't know what to do, and they have a bunch of equity in the home, and we're able to help them get out of that situation.
Yeah, that's pretty helpful, because then they'll know where they're going to live as well,
Exactly.
which is like one of the most, like, I would guess, stressful parts of going through a foreclosure process, because you're not sure exactly when it's going to happen and where you're going to go when it does happen.
And you have all these people just trying to push a deal that's trying to get the home at bottom barrel dollar, as opposed to caring about the human and caring about getting them. I mean, the whole secret to wholesaling is caring. It's really, showing compassion and empathy for the person and really understanding what they're trying to accomplish. I've had plenty of people that I've told them, don't sell the home cash. Let's put it on the market either through me or another agent.
Right, and you did 5 of those, right,
correct,
this year?
Correct. So it just comes down to what's going to work best for you, the client.
Yeah. Do you make more as a wholesaler or as an agent?
A lot more as a wholesaler.
Got it. So that really does show you're representing, their interests, right? Putting that first, at least, above your own.
Absolutely. I mean, I am licensed in the state of California, so I still believe, even though it's an investment property, I have a fiduciary responsibility to take care of you as a person. I mean, I know not everybody believes that, but I believe that's you do good and you get good back.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe in that for sure.
Yeah. So, So the best thing might not always be me closing a deal and making money. It might be, hey, rent your home out, or, do this over here, paint the house, and you're going to instantly get more money.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, nice. That's as simple as that sometimes, right? It's just outdated or wrong paint colors that aren't attracting what's currently really attractive.
More simple changing of the countertops. Hey, this is only going to cost you a couple $1,000s, but you have nice cabinets, and change the paint color and you're good to go.
Yeah.
So.
How do you find most of these people that you're doing deals with now?
Most of the initial leads that I'm getting are from prospecting, cold calling.
Yep.
I would say if I had to give it a percentage, probably about 85%. And then the remaining 15% is coming from mailers.
Oh, nice. How do you decide who to mail versus who to call?
It's basically the same list that I call.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
so you send mail and call the same list?
Correct.
Got it.
Correct. So, and I don't run big 10,000 number data pools, right? You see what I pull from DealMachine, right?
What is it? I'm not familiar.
Yeah, so I'm doing just a couple hundred at a time.
And what are those properties that you have filtered and pulled?
Oh, it's easy. It's 10 years ownership, at least 70% equity, and then they need a underlining motivation, divorce, inheritance, tired landlord, something like that. Because if they have the first two and they don't have the last, they're not going to move. You're just going to get people that are like, no, we're happy with our rental.
Right. You do 47 deals in 9 months off of 100 deals a week, 100 data points a week.
Correct.
What?
Correct. So it's follow up. It's listening.
What?
That's
crazy.
Yeah. So I'm not. I could show you my list. I mean, I could pull it up for you. So the different lists that I have, total number inside the dial. I use Mojo for the dialer. So inside Mojo, I've got about 3,000 people in there, and then I have an expired list that I call to. And my expired, I use Vulcan 7 for expireds.
Okay. What is that?
It's a realtor software that has a dialer built in, and they give you the expired, the homes that were on market with the realtor, and then the contract cancels. It's considered an expired. They give me those numbers. I have about 30,000 numbers in that database.
Okay, 30,000.
Correct.
Got it.
So.
And you call to offer them if you would like to sell their house, right? If they'd
correct.
Like to,
if you would like to relist, but
they'd like to,
I approached them with the cash offer. I seen that your realtor didn't succeed in selling the home. If you were to get a cash offer, would you still sell the home?
Yeah. How does that do for you?
It does all right.
Yeah.
It's not the best lead source for realtor, for listing a home. Best lead source.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah. So, but for investing, it does good. You're getting a few deals a year from it, but it's not amazing.
Okay. All right, got it.
But it's still worth doing.
Yeah. Man, I'm trying to wrap my brain. How many do you export? 100 per week? How often do you do that?
I believe I have somebody that's pulling the numbers for me right now.
Yeah.
My runner does all that for me. But we're doing about 1,000. And I use another service too. I won't mention the name. That's a competitor to DealMachine.
For what? Use it for what?
To pull data.
Oh, do you pull our phone numbers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I pull your phone numbers, your email addresses, your data.
When you do that, do you filter it by likely owner only?
Yes.
You do the okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I was bringing that up because a couple people didn't know about that.
Yeah.
We have two styles of exports.
I was doing the other one.
Properties and contacts.
Yes.
Properties puts every single number in there, but it's going to make your outreach way more efficient if you're able to do the contact style and only select the likely owners.
Yes.
Because the renters, the family members, they're not the decision makers, and family members, they don't even know their relative's address probably. So they're probably the ones saying, yeah, that's not me. So you can filter all those out, which is a unique part about DealMachine. Just want to make sure people knew that.
And the renters don't want to move, so they're going to tell you, no, he doesn't want to
sell.
sell.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just wasting time, whoever's making those phone calls. Is it you?
Yes.
Yeah, because at that volume, you could definitely make a couple hundred calls per day.
Yeah, so I'm making the calls, and then like I said earlier, I'm hiring a VA team right now to outsource it.
Okay, got it.
So I want to have a couple different VAs that are calling to just test what their service is like and what their results are.
But again, you're just doing like 1,000 a month. 1,000 properties is who you're mailing.
Correct.
And
so if you have the right list, right? If you have the right list, you could call a smaller list and get the results.
Got it.
So
man, that's crazy.
Yeah. So and it's also your sales skills, right? So if you know what to say and how to say it, I've practiced my skills for 20 years.
Yeah.
I mean, every single day, 25 years. I was in Mike Ferry before this, so role play was a mandatory thing. Like every day, half hour, 2 hours, you're role playing with different people, different scenarios.
And where did that come from?
Mike Ferry.
Mike Ferry.
Yeah.
Or Tom Ferry.
Mike Ferry. Mike Ferry's the
dad. Is
dad.
that a different guy?
Yeah, he's a dad.
Oh.
Yeah,
so
Tom
they both
Ferry's
teach
the son.
sales.
Correct.
On their real estate.
So at one time, Tom Ferry used to work for Mike Ferry.
Got it.
So they separated.
Now they compete?
Yeah. And then you have Matthew Ferry as well, which is more mindset.
Who's that guy?
The other brother.
Oh, so you still part of their real estate trainings, or
I'm
that
not
was
in
just
their,
from the past?
Yeah, that was from the past. I'm not in their coaching anymore, but I still follow what I've learned.
Got it. So what would be something easy at the beginning of one of those calls, right? Because most of those calls, they don't last past 4 seconds anyway, right? So how are you treating the beginning of that call?
The beginning of the call is the most important piece, right? So in the beginning of the call, you're either going to keep them on the phone or they're going to hang up on you.
Right.
So I'm not saying, hi, David. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm saying, hi, I was calling about your home here in Castro Valley.
Yes.
I was calling to see, I'm a local home buyer in the area, and I was calling to see if you had any plans of selling this property.
Got it. No or yes.
It's no or yes.
What if I say no?
No, I appreciate you taking time to answer my question here. How long have you been at this address?
4 years.
4 years. That's exciting. How'd you pick this area?
Ooh, you're the second person who said this as your sequence. My kids, they wanted to go to school here.
Oh, got it. Okay, your kids are in school here. And
yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, what grade are they in?
Third grade.
Third grade. Okay, so you have a couple years left here in the community. Do you know anybody in the neighborhood in the 4 years who've been here that have talked about maybe selling?
Yeah, across the street, actually.
Got it. Okay, so immediately across the street from you?
Yeah.
You're talking about the Johnsons?
Yeah, but don't tell them I told you.
Of course, I won't tell them. Would you happen to have their phone number by chance?
No, but you can look it up.
Got it. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. So, it's that simple.
So yeah, you're the second person who actually went down this path of how did you pick the area?
Yes.
Why did you pick this? How long did you go there? And I think the reason is because you want the person to let their guard down.
Exactly.
And trust you very quickly.
And initially they're going to give you if you're a realtor doing this and you're looking for listings.
Yes.
Initially they're going to say, no, we're not selling. But then if you say, how long you been at this address?
Right.
How'd you happen to pick the area? Then you can ask them the magic question. If you were to move, where would you go next? Because now their guard is down.
You have to be assertive at this point because they're ready to hang up, right?
Yes.
So you have to get that out there before their hand hangs up the headset.
Exactly.
Yes.
Before they push the red button.
It's fun, right? And it brings a lot of energy to the conversation too because you are getting that in there pretty quickly. I've quickly moved to like, oh, by the way, did you know anyone else like on your street who's got a house? Maybe they're not keeping up with the maintenance or anything like that.
Yeah.
And sometimes they will tell me their neighbor. And they'll say, well, don't tell them I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fantastic because it would have been a hang up. Now I've got another target, not a target, but just another person, right, that I could get in touch with.
You could ask them too, is there anybody in the neighborhood that you don't like that you want to move? And that's another way to get them to giggle. They're like, oh yeah, Tom down the street.
Yeah,
so
that's funny.
That's another way to get them.
Yes.
But it's also when you're making calls, a couple of things that you should be doing to really create energy is stand up.
Oh.
Have a mirror in front of you, right? These are little tricks that allow you, because you have to put a lot of energy into the call.
Oh, 100%.
If you're boring, they're going to hang up on you, no problem.
Yeah, and a lot of people are going through the motions on a cold call, but the energy is going to stand out.
Correct.
Yeah.
And, you got when you're making the cold call before you start the session, you should always set an intention of what that goal is. Why are you making this call? What's the outcome you want from this session?
Yeah. Sometimes I think if you do, well, this person needs to sell me their house, it can be a negative spin when they don't. So one of the intentions that I always say is like, I'm here to like learn something from a new person I don't know.
Nice.
And so either way, if they don't want to sell their house, it kind of prevents me from feeling a negative thing like, shoot, But if I can just quickly get that other question in there to ask some more fun questions, I think that helps. That personally helps me.
Nice.
So what is your intention that you
My
set?
intention is I'm a problem solver.
Yes.
And I'm looking for people that I could solve problems
You're trying to find
today.
problems, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's basically the same thing.
Correct.
You're like, I'm trying to learn what the problems are, not this person needs to sell me their house.
Exactly. It's never, so when I first got into real estate, I was very fortunate to have Chuck Pauly as my mentor coming in.
Okay.
He was just a local guy in our marketplace that was a trainer for a local real estate office.
Yeah.
And one lesson he taught me from the very beginning is never calculate the commission until the deal is closed. Never think about the money, focus on the person. And if you provide service to the person, the money's automatic.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that I use that in wholesaling. So I want to learn about you and how can I solve your problem? And from there, if I do a good job, I'm gonna get paid. If I don't do a good job, I won't get paid.
Yeah. So in like comedy class, I've taken some comedy classes in improv specifically. they call that baking a cake.
Oh, nice.
And you don't want to bake a cake because if your mind is sitting there working hard, then it's not going to be listening to the conversation that's happening in front of you.
Exactly.
And in order to be funny, you don't need to come up with a funny line. You need to be engaged in the actual conversation.
Yes.
Let the funny find you. If you try to be funny, or if you just try to think about your commission, you're going to miss something that's happening right in front of you.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
feel like it's the same thing.
Yeah. I just come in the room. I got funny looks, so.
Oh,
No, just kidding. Anyways.
oh yeah, dude, you're a very handsome guy.
There we go.
So, are you spending all of the money on ladies?
No, I'm married.
Oh, okay.
I've been with my wife 25 years, man.
Beautiful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, is she involved in the real estate business as well?
No, she's not.
Oh, okay.
Nothing to do with real estate.
Oh, that's
she
kind of
takes care of
nice.
she takes care of the girls.
Work from from home.
Exactly.
Nice.
So I do a little bit of work from home, but I go to a local WeWork and work out of the WeWork.
That's actually the headquarters of many wholesalers in Austin.
Yes.
There's like eight of them, eight wholesalers that I can go into the Barton Springs WeWork, and then we would all be there hanging out.
If you go to the San Francisco WeWork in downtown, there's a few wholesalers that work out of it.
That's cool. It's good to have that camaraderie, especially if you're operating very efficiently. You don't have a lot of in-person like people with you. It definitely helps, I feel like.
And Zoom is it's a magic software because you just pop on and you're all on the same screen together. You're like my transaction coordinator, my runner. We can all, sync up and we don't have to be in the same room together.
Why did you decide to hire a TC and a runner, right, for those people that you needed help with? Why did you decide those two positions?
Because I don't like contracts. So
Okay.
I could get the paperwork signed, then I could hand it to somebody that loves contracts.
Yeah.
Is absolutely 1,000% better than me at making sure everything's in order, and I could be productive on the next transaction.
Yeah, so you specifically got rid of stuff you don't like doing.
Correct.
Some people get rid of acquisitions because they don't like doing that, but that doesn't usually go so well.
Yeah, well, I believe when you're meeting the client and then dispositioning the property, those are like two big parts. You need somebody has passion in that.
Right.
Right. And I guess I'm more of a control freak, and I want to make sure they go good.
Yep.
So.
Well, it's definitely a higher level task that's definitely rare. Somebody who's really, really good at acquisition. So I think that's partly why it's a struggle for some people as well.
I believe by experience as a realtor, negotiating transactions, listing homes, working with buyers, has really played a big role on the wholesale side because I know how to do these two parts of it. Doing acquisitions is no different than listing a home.
Yeah.
Right? And then dispositions is no different than working with the buyer, except you don't have to show them a property. They make quick decisions.
How did you find a buyer that would buy 47 deals in a year's time? How did you build that list up?
Local meetups.
Yep.
Local meetups. Actually, the DealMachine Wednesday calls.
Oh, cool. How did you do that? With the networking portion,
Yeah,
right?
the networking portion. So indirectly, somebody that was on the call knew somebody in the Bay Area, and it worked out good.
Oh, when you had an actual deal that you needed to sell?
Yes.
Oh,
so
you put it in the chat.
I didn't put it. I put my contact information on the thing, and they cold called me from it. And we were just talking.
Oh, awesome.
And then I was like, "Have you got anybody in the Bay Area?" And they connected somebody local, and it worked out. So there's a lot of different. We have a lot of local meetups, a lot of investment groups in the Bay Area. So from there, I'm just compiling people that are real buyers.
Yeah. Do you put their names in a spreadsheet or something, or
Correct.
how do you keep
Correct.
track of
So I use a CRM, and I keep them in the CRM, and I have them tagged based on the cities they're buying in, based on their buy box. 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, big lot, small lot, whatever they want. And then when I get that, I just pull up the tags and I call down a list.
Do you call them, or do you send an email out, or how does that? How do you do that?
Yeah, I call and text. So I have some VIP guys that have bought a lot from me that I text, "Hey, I got this one. You want it?" And it's a quick yes or no, right? And then if they don't want it, then I go down the list.
Got it. Do you? I would say this. Do you kind of put the bidding out there for everyone all at once? Like the VIPs all at once?
No, I do. I've got some good relationships with VIPs that pay fair prices. So I'm not looking to make the largest wholesale fee.
Okay.
I'm looking to make a fair amount, make it a win-win. So they win, I win, and we continue that relationship the long game.
Yeah.
Versus, I can make, 70,000 on a deal. I take, 60 or 55, and now you're happy, you're paying, you're making a little more money, and you continue wanting to buy from me.
Got it. Yeah, a lot of the wholesalers that sell in my market, I don't hold this against them, but they can sell deals for a lot more than what I'd personally be willing to pay as an individual investor.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's been tough to buy from wholesalers personally, but a lot of people will buy at that high price. So I don't mind. I just, haven't paid much attention to those lists in a long time because, like you said, I mean, it's just usually higher than I'd like to pay.
And a lot of wholesalers too, though, they're daisy chained. That's why I always say, whenever you're working with a wholesaler,
which is not legal.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not legal, but they still do it. You go to Facebook, I guarantee you 90%, at least in the Bay Area, 90% of the people that post, maybe 100% of the people that post in those groups actually know of a property that knows of a property.
Got it.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and that's for the people that don't know, a daisy chainer is somebody that heard about a property and is promoting it as their own.
Correct, which is, you have to have it under contract in order to promote a property.
Correct.
Yes, correct. So that's it's definitely not good because then it erodes trust, right, in the wholesalers. You don't want to do that.
That's why the prices are so high though, because
you've got like tacking it on.
Yeah, they're tacking it on. So this guy might have it at 500, but by the time it gets to you, it's like 550 or 600 because they're tacking their fees on top of it. Then they have these one-sided contracts that they want you to sign up front that says, hey, if I'm misrepresenting the property, you can't come after me. It's like, okay, why would you even put that out there? I can show you one. I have one that somebody sent me that was like, it's all one-sided, 100% one-sided. If they're wrong on any of the description, if in fact the owner that's selling it is not the owner, you can't come after them as a wholesaler.
That's crazy.
So, after we get off this, I'll show it to you.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a look.
Awesome.
Do you have any recommendations for me, right, as somebody who's quite accomplished in wholesaling? Is there anything I can do to improve, DealMachine, extra filters that you might want, any type of hard to get data that you don't know where to get? Like maybe I can help.
I think the data that's a little bit harder, some cities give it to you, some cities don't, is code violations.
Mm-hmm.
That's the tricky one to get. If you know where to get it, you get it,
yeah.
But it's not like readily available out there.
Are you getting it?
I'm getting it from one city.
Okay.
Yeah. But other cities like give you pushback on giving it to you. One city's giving it to me.
A lot of it's online, but you can't get it in bulk easily.
Yeah.
And so is that what are you going?
Yeah, I would love to get it. I would love to get it in bulk. I have a source that gives me bulk information for one city.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of the cities is like, you need a number, you need to know the address of the house. So they make it very complex to get that data.
Got it. What else? Anything else?
That's pretty much it. I mean, you've got if you could get a multi-line dialer, that would be amazing. That could be a one-stop shop.
Well, we are going to go away from being a one-stop shop and be a really excellent premium data provider. So we're going to be able to give you more stuff like code violations, corner lots, road frontage of vacant lots, like all this harder to get stuff, increase even phone number quality from where it's at now. So we just find that if we try to do everything, then we will lack at other things.
So are you eliminating the dialer at some point, or?
We're not eliminating it, but I'm just saying we're not going to build a multi-line dialer.
Yes.
The single line is really effective if you're calling less than like 10,000 homeowners a month.
Sure.
Because the contact rate is quite good. It never shows as spam. It's also, just with the likely owners, especially. The multi-line dialer hangs up, so it's got a lower contact rate. But if you're making a high volume, it does become more efficient, right?
Yes.
Even though it's hanging up on 2 of the 3 people every time. But there's a lot of good multi-line dialers out there. So we're really finding that the premium data, we're going to continue doubling down on that right now.
That's the thing that draws me back to you guys is the data.
Yeah.
So I canceled my subscription and I came back. I was like, after a couple months, I was like, I have to go back.
Thanks. I'm glad you liked it. We have had a lot of growth from the data focus. And so that's why we just really want to double down. I think there's been a lot of attempts to be like an all-in-one solution, but every time it just sacrifices some things. Because if you focus on nothing, I mean, if you do everything, you're by definition unfocused.
Yes.
And so things will just not be the best that they could be.
And that's the same in the wholesaling space. If you focus on every city, everywhere, I'm just a wholesaler that's virtual. I mean, yeah, you're going to do some stuff, but you're diluting yourself when you could make so much more money in your backyard.
Right.
When you're focused on just a few cities.
Right, and you've really killed it with your own backyard.
Yes.
I'm still blown away by 47 deals, like basically 3 to 4 a month with
Correct.
Niche lists. I really haven't heard of that scale being done with only niche lists, to be frank.
Correct.
I'm amazed by that. And you call them and mail the same list.
The same list.
What does your postcard say? Is it one of the
I can show
templates
you,
or you got your own?
I got my own. I have a copy I can show you here.
Oh, that's a beautiful postcard. Here, let's hold it up so the camera can see. See, that's beautiful. one of the things I love about it is the photo is quite large.
Yes.
It has clean lines and it's visual. So the clean lines assist with the visual.
Correct.
And some people opt to have like a small photo. And I just think the larger the photo, the more clean, the more emotion you're going to feel when you're viewing it, because it's taking up the full,
and the backside basically says, we buy houses cash.
Oh, that's beautiful. Is that the actual property, or is that just?
No, that we sold that one cash.
Oh, okay, that's the one you sold.
Yes.
Got it.
So we sold that one cash. So we have this. If they want their offer, they go here and it takes you to a funnel.
Discreet and respectful. That's fantastic.
Correct. Let me get you the other side. And let me
rather than obnoxious and untrustworthy.
It's just not connecting in here.
There's also a couple other things I liked about that, Jeff, is you had multiple ways people could contact you.
Do you have Wi-Fi in here?
No, unfortunately. But the General Hilton might have it. You might connect there, but I don't have any. You had multiple ways of contacting people. So you had phone number, you had call or text, you had a QR code.
Correct.
And did you have anything else? Was there an email or website typed out?
No website typed out.
Yeah.
The QR code.
The QR code, yeah. But I think it's so important to have multiple ways of contacting. And we've actually seen it in testing that it'll get 5% more response rate. Because sometimes people don't want to talk on the phone, they want to text. Or sometimes they don't want to text, they want to talk on the phone. So you just give them whatever option they feel most comfortable with, they're more likely to contact you. Makes sense.
Correct. Yes. That's it's.
Did you have call or text on there? Did you write call or text before your number? Oh, you say just call Jeff. Nice.
That's my branding. My branding is just call Jeff.
Oh, that's beautiful. Just call Jeff. That makes a lot of sense. We buy inherited, vacant, or problem properties, whatever the situation, we can help. Your situation is personal. We keep it that way.
Get your cash offer today.
Yeah. It's such good messaging. It's such high quality compared to just the regular.
Correct.
The regular
it's different.
Standard.
I wanted to be different than what every other investor is doing, because every investor is sending the same little.
It shows that you're thoughtful and respectful. It shows that you're thoughtful, right?
Correct.
And in a world where everyone sounds the same, even that little tweak, it feels like quite a bit different to me.
Now we're gonna have all your viewers sending the same thing out. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, believe me. Yeah.
I know there'll be one or two maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are the business cards that we have out. It's just called Jeff branding.
That's really, really clean. Here, show that as well if you don't mind.
Yeah. So.
Your phone's turning it, but basically it's just a really clean business card, and it's focused on the just call Jeff, and it's all lined up.
Yes.
On the alignment of it just makes it look so nice.
And the other side is just small font. But when we go downstairs, if you have time, I'll log in, because it's not letting me log in here.
Yeah.
I'll log into the thing and show you the list that we're mailing to.
I would love to see it.
Yeah.
Are you buying any properties?
I'm starting to buy right now.
Okay. So, what are you focused on buying?
My buy box is 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 6,000 square foot lot in the East Bay. So Castro Valley, Hayward, San Leandro.
Why 6,000? So you can add the extra units?
Yeah, so you could add extra units. You could convert what Thatch teaches.
Yeah.
The JADU.
What's the J?
The Junior Accessory Dwelling Unit.
Junior, I didn't know about that.
And then you have the AADU in Hayward. Attached. So you could have one. You could have the J, which it has to have a door into the house, and then you have the A, which is attached with no door, and then you have the one in the back.
What do you mean attached with no door?
So it's just attached to the house, but there's no door going into the property.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's so if you look it up, it's in Hayward, the JADU, like, you know how your garage door goes usually from the house to the kitchen, or the house from the garage into the house. That you have to leave that in Hayward. Most people cover
Hayward.
it.
What is that? A county?
It's a city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, city. So Hayward, Castro Valley, San Leandro.
So the junior one is like making your garage into a...
Correct. You're converting your garage into a unit.
But usually a garage has an external door.
Correct. You put an external door.
You have to have an external door, right?
But yeah, and you have an internal door that goes into the house when they approve it.
That's a J.
Correct.
Yeah, and then the attached
is just another...
is separate. It's almost like a duplex.
Correct.
It has its own door.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you've got the detached.
Then you have the detached
as well. And you could do any of those on any lot in Seattle as long as it's big enough at this point, or in the state of Washington as long as it's big enough, right?
Yeah. I mean, so in California, they also have the SB9. So you could do urban split SB9, and the difference with the ADU and the SB9 is you get an immediate APN number. So you have 2 single family homes, and you can still do the ADU place.
And in Washington, that you have to make it a condo to do that, right?
I don't know.
Condoizations, when they split the lot and then it becomes its own parcel number.
Yes.
Yeah, which is advantageous.
That's how they're able to sell it. San Jose has that as well, the condoization.
Because then you can get your own financing just for that part.
Yes.
Right.
And that's why a lot of people are doing the SB9 urban lot split in the Bay Area, because you get that separate. You get its own financing on it.
Yeah, which is where that's what you want, right? You have to use less cash.
How about yourself? You're buying a lot, right?
Yeah, I've got 19 properties in Indianapolis, so
nice.
We don't have the ADU type situation. Where I live in Austin, they definitely do. But so far I haven't ventured out from Indianapolis because it's just so nice, because I've got the handyman connection, I've got the management of it, just kind of on autopilot. I just add another property to it and it wouldn't really change too much. Yeah, if I branch out in Austin, I guess I'd have to find those people again in Austin, which wouldn't be a terribly big deal, but I'm trying to keep my life simple.
So you live in
Austin downtown.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
It is very nice. I love it.
So you go to 6th Street?
No, I don't drink at all. So I would go to 6th Street actually, yes, for like music? Comedy.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's where a lot of the comedy clubs are.
Yeah.
I love comedy.
I've been out there. I've been down there a couple of times. We waited in line to eat Franklin's.
Yeah.
Franklin's barbecue.
Oh yeah, always a long line. Was it good?
It was good. We bought it out. It was a bunch of friends.
Oh really?
Everybody behind us was so mad.
Oh, because they ran out. They literally run out. They only make so much.
Whatever they had left, we bought all the meat.
Yeah.
So I was like, we're waiting in line this long. We're taking it all.
Yeah. There's some new. They gave some Michelin stars to some barbecue places, and that taught me about these barbecue places. So I've got a new favorite as well. You should try out Leroy and Lewis next time you're there.
Okay.
I love it. It's so good.
Nice. Yeah, I go to Dallas a lot.
Yeah.
So we go to I don't remember. I can tell you where it's at. It's in Frisco, Texas. I don't remember the name of it.
Oh, okay. All good. They've got a Terry Black's in Dallas now too, which is a big Austin barbecue place.
That's one that everybody says to go to, but it's kind of far for where I usually go.
Oh, okay.
So,
gotcha.
But there's one close by. I don't remember the name of it, but it's delicious.
Awesome. Now I'm getting hungry.
Good stuff, man. So,
well, maybe as we wrap up, where can people find you if they have a deal that they want help selling, or maybe want to buy a deal from you?
Oh, that's a great question. So, at Just Call Jeff on Instagram is my Instagram handle. I do have a guide that I put out that teaches people like my 7 strategies of wholesaling, and you can get that at guidewithjeff.com.
Perfect.
If you're interested in learning how I do things.
Yeah, well, that's very generous of you. Thank you. Guidewithjeff.com. You got to check that out.
Perfect.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff.
I appreciate you having me on.
It was so fun.
Right. Have a good day.
Thanks for listening to the DealMachine Real Estate Investing Podcast. Please leave us a review and follow along wherever you're listening to your podcast.